Hi, boys and girls. Happy Monday. Welcome to your reading lesson for today. We are going to be doing our last story of our book 3, and then we get new books. And thankfully, we will hopefully be seeing each other very, very soon in February, as long as everything goes as planned. So we're going to go over our words to know for today and for our new week, and then we're going to read our new story, which is called Animal Groups. Okay, so all of our words today are going to have to do with animals. Number 1, everybody say bird. An eagle is a bird with big, strong wings. Number 2, the word is fly. Bats are mammals that are able to fly. Word number 3, the word is both. The lizard has both stripes and spots. Word number 4, say long. We should know that one after building it quite a few times last week for foundations. This kangaroo has a long tail. Number 5, the word is eyes. This dog has blue eyes. Number 6, the word is oar. We've seen that in our trick words for foundations. Ducks can either swim or fly. Number 7, the word is those. Those fish are not the same colors. And number 8, the word is walk. The elephants walk together in a group. All right, our skill for this week is to compare and contrast, which we have been doing for quite some time now. We always compare and contrast our 2 stories of the week. It says, when you compare, you tell how things are alike or the same. When you contrast, you tell how things are different. Think about how things are alike and different to understand a selection better. You can use a diagram to compare and contrast 2 things, which we will be doing this week a lot. So down here, they have an example where you can compare and contrast reptiles and amphibians. So you put what is for reptiles on one side, amphibians on the other, and then some of the things they share. And then our target strategy this week is to monitor and clarify. It says if a word or a part does not make sense, you can ask questions, reread the story, or use the pictures for help. Okay, let's preview the topic. Animals. All birds have wings, but not all birds fly. Some animals have legs and some do not. Fish live in water all the time. Other animals live on land. You will read about how animals are alike and different in animal groups. And today we are going to be doing think, draw, pair, share. It says, what animal do you know a lot about? Think about it. Draw a picture and tell a partner about it. So you're going to be telling your teacher about it. It says use details, speak clearly, ask questions, and answer questions. All right, let's meet our author. Our author is James Bruchac. He has many interests. He is a writer, a storyteller, an animal tracker, and a wilderness guide. Together with his father, Joseph Bruchac, he wrote the books How Chipmunk Got His Stripes and Turtles Race with Beaver. So if you like this story, those are 2 other titles that maybe you could look up at the local library, or you could look up online if you really like the way that he writes. This week, our story is not a fantasy. It is informational text, which means it's going to give you facts about a topic. And for this story, it will give you facts about animal groups. Let's get started. Okay, so here are 3 of the animal groups. There are more than 3. So there is fish, amphibian, reptile, and there are 5 total. Then we have bird and mammal. So it says, how are animals in a group the same? So let's learn about the fish group. So here we have a fish. It kind of looks like Nemo from Finding Nemo, right? Looks like a clownfish. We have an eye, a mouth. We have eyes and a mouth. So that's something similar between, we will find out, humans are mammals, and we have eyes and mouths. Now, do we have fins, boys and girls? No, we do not. So that's something that only fish have. Fish have fins. They have gills to help them breathe underwater. It says fish must live in water. Fish have gills that help them breathe in water. Fish have fins and tails. Those help them swim. And we do not have fins, we don't have gills, and we don't have tails. Fish can be many shapes and sizes. Can you see this fish, boys and girls, on that page? He's camouflage. See how he blends right in. Can you find a fish in this picture? Okay, reptiles. Reptiles can live on land. Some like to be in water. Reptiles have scales on their skin, so that's something that makes them different from all other animal groups. They have scales. So just like this alligator or crocodile, they have legs, eyes, a tail, but most importantly, they have scales. Many reptiles hatch from eggs, and that's something that makes them different from mammals. Mammals have live babies. We do not hatch. Little baby girls and boys do not hatch out of eggs, okay? Reptiles hatch out of eggs, and fish also hatch out of eggs, and then we also have birds that hatch out of eggs. So that's something that all three of those animal groups have in common. Snakes, which is another reptile, cannot walk. So that's something that is even different between a crocodile and a snake. Even though they're in the same animal group, snakes do not have legs. This snake slides its long body on the grass. Amphibians. Amphibians spend time both on the land and in water. They do not have scales. Their skin is wet, and it's almost kind of slimy and slippery sometimes. If you think about a frog, they have very slimy, wet skin, and they need that to help them survive. Amphibians hatch from eggs. Tadpoles hatch and grow to be frogs. Okay, next group is birds. So you can see how birds, they have a beak, right? And that's something that makes them different from all other animal groups. And they also have wings and feathers, which no other animal group has. A bird has feathers and wings. This bird's eyes are on the sides of its face. Many birds can fly, but some birds can run or swim fast and they can't fly. So like penguins do not fly, but they can swim very fast and they kind of waddle, right? And then we have a bird like an ostrich. They don't really fly, but they're very, very fast. So it just depends on how the bird is made. Okay, next animal group. Birds hatch from eggs. So birds hatch from eggs. This hen made a nest for its eggs. Okay, last one is mammals. Mammals can be many shapes and sizes. So this mammal, which is a lion, does have a tail, but we are also mammals as humans, but we do not. So there are always differences within the same animal group, and then there's bigger differences between the other groups. They have hair, eyes, legs, noses, mouths, teeth, and all mammals have hair on their skin. And some of you might say, I don't have hair on my skin. Well, we have hair on our head. We have eyebrows and eyelashes. And if you feel your skin, it's not very visible, but everybody has something that we like to call peach fuzz. They're little tiny white hairs. And even if you look at your arms, and sometimes your legs will have a little bit of hair on them. And that is something that classifies us as a mammal. A mammal mom can make milk for its baby. So other animals do not, they have to go find food for if you think about a baby bird, a mother bird has to go get food. They have to get worms or some type of food to feed their babies. But mammals can feed their own babies with the mother starts producing milk for the baby. Lots of mammals live on land, but some live in water. Did you know that you are a mammal too? Okay, so that is all for today, boys and girls. You are going to have a seesaw assignment on your words to know. And then you are going to do your think, draw, pair, share. But it's just going to be more of a draw and share, right? Because unfortunately we can't share, but feel free to share with somebody who is in your home. It's always good to talk about it, and it helps you learn more when you discuss what you're learning. All right, boys and girls, have a wonderful Monday.